Compared to other places on the Gold Coast, I would say Southport feels the most like unsafe.
You'll see a bunch of junkies roaming around and screaming, swearing.
You'd always hide your phone, always hide anything valuable you had on you.
I've seen a lot of things on the streets talking about. I have been on the streets in Southport.
It's easy to get up to no good in Southport.
I was in and out of juvie and I loved it in there. Like, my mates were in there. It's hard to explain. Like, it's different. Like, once you go in there heaps, it's a different vibe. Like, once you're out here and you have nothing and you're struggling, like, you want to go back in. I remember being younger and I would literally go commit crimes just to get locked back up. Like, I loved it. Go back into juvie just because I didn't even have a place to go. And in there you get 3 meals a day. Like, I spent 29 days in the watch house straight because everything was full. I spent 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases. Like, you cope when you're doing it, but like when you're older and you think about it, it's like, what the fuck?
You know, there would be that certain crowd that I started to hang out with where I did start doing things that I shouldn't be doing, which just caused a lot of trouble, put me in a lot of situations that I didn't want to be in. I could say that I nearly lost my life quite a few times, but I never complained about it, you know, because at that point that was the life I was living. I was running amok, I was doing drugs. I put myself in situations when I could have just removed myself.
Street University is right in the thick of Southport. It's quite the central hub for young people that sort of don't have, you know, anywhere else to really go or be that they can come to, have a friendly person to talk to, have a space to feel safe in, and to be able to access some of the things that we do, you know, whether that's engagement work or counselling, or just, you know, a snack and a chat, whatever it is.
So I think when I first came across to university, I was at one of the lowest points in my life where I didn't really have anyone to go to. When I first came to this space, I was that welcomed that I kept on coming back. You know, I got a lot of support. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, not a handout, but a hand up.
It's different. Like, you create relationships with the staff members here, and it's not like you're talking to someone that's just sitting down and writing notes. They care and they actually want you to do better. I've been crying my eyes out and I'll come straight in and I'll come and give Lana a hug or go talk to Luke or just anyone. It feels more like a family than just some place.
Keep your head over your feet. 3, 2, 1, go. It was really hard as a young person that dropped out of school to gain employment in the music industry. I guess it wasn't until my band King Cannons moved to Australia in 2008 and began touring, and then we got signed to a major record label. I think if I didn't have music when I was growing up, I probably would have gone further down a wayward path. So the idea for this project came to me pretty early in the piece when I found out that we had a really simple recording studio facility, and I wanted to expand it, and I wanted to be able to provide the young people with some real instruments to play so that they could truly experiment with their own musicality and see where that took them. Trying to make an average snare drum sound magical, basically. And I'm not a drummer.
nor a drum tuner.
We kind of had this idea where it's like, oh, maybe we could do like a School of Rock kind of thing or something to that degree. And it sort of turned into, well, actually, let's apply for some funding to see if we can renovate our upstairs area into a new and expanded recording studio facility, write and record original music with them for release. Basically giving all the young people what I wished I had as a young person coming into music.
You ready? The project to me sounded really cool. When I first started, it was just a little room where Luke was doing music. And once I heard we were getting more funding and building a studio, I was incredibly excited.
We had to buy a whole bunch of new gear as part of the funding, and then we had to renovate this really crusty upstairs office.
All of the creation of it we did ourselves. I was the hard labourer, so helping Luke pull up the carpets, paint all the walls.
We spent a few months, you know, making holes in walls and painting things and sanding things and wiring things up and all the kind of stuff that you would do in a renovation, I guess.
So it was very DIY, trying to do what we could with what we had, but it turned out really cool in the end.
And I mean, it's not the Ritz up there by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a dedicated space, so nothing else happens in the upstairs of the Street University except for music. So it's created a really cool environment for young people to come into and kind of shut out the outside world and just have a really intensive focus on making music.
What has your experience been like in the studio?
Amazing. Yeah, I was obviously nervous at the start and didn't really know what I was walking into and that, but yeah, it turned out to be like the best fucking thing I've done so far, so that's cool.
Fuck! I did it again.
That was okay, that was cool.
I can't feel a thing. Come on, more aggressive. I got this, I got this, I got this. Alright, let's do it.
All right, man, right up on the mic for this one.
Yeah. They already know that I'm submarine! Send me back up back, here we go again! Let me loose in the desert!
That was awesome, man. Seriously, that was super, that was really good.
That's alright, I know what happened.
That's all right. It sounded like there was a dog trying to escape from your inside.
There's been a lot of times that I've just wanted to give up, but sadly I've lost a few people from suicide. My friends have lost people to it, and like, one, I can't afford to hurt anyone like that because it's just significant. To kind of vent that out here so it doesn't follow me. Yeah, things are easier now, I think.
Dude, that's fucking badass, man. We got a nail like
I've seen young people come in, say they're interested in music, spend some time with me in the studio. I've seen them go from, you know, head down, uncertain, to coming out of a, you know, an hour or 2 hour music session where they've been able to push through their nervousness or their discomfort or their situation at that time and create something that they're proud of and really just leave for the day just absolutely buzzing. It's been really cool, and those are like the wins, you know, those are the really important moments that I kind of keep coming to work for and that I really think are super important.
It's literally my chat phone.
If you want to be, if you don't want to be, that's totally cool. But if you do,
I'm gonna record this, so I can listen to it, you know. Yeah. In the studio. Said you don't want that smoke. If I was you, I wouldn't leave up. All fun and games till I jump back Yeah, the mountains where I leave ya. Come on my block, cause I guess I see ya. That's all good. That's all good. Just a little quick couple bars, you know?
Awesome,
but
man.
it's all good.
I haven't really sung in front of much people.
It's been awesome, straight up. It was nice to just go in there and let out so much things, like so much emotions into that one space, and it would stay in that space. Helped me let go of a lot of things. Oh.
That was sweet.
The good thing about the engagement workshops that we do is it bridges that gap and acts as an icebreaker. To sing or play guitar in front of someone, you have to be very vulnerable and you have to really put yourself out there. And it's something that really does create a bond between you and the young person. It's really meaningful in that regard, being able to help talk to someone about their problems and be someone who they feel comfortable opening up to.
All right, let's go over these verses. What do we got? We only need like a very small amount. Time is getting writing all the songs. You make me think that I can sing like that, but I can't. But you make me feel like I can.
I thought I had some that.
No, it sounds cooler.
When people hear the song, the seed has been sown. 'Cause I know
That was the one. 110%.
you hear it with me, or I'm just gonna come crashing back down. I know, I need your love.
And you know, I hope this project does give people a build in their confidence, a build in their own abilities. You know, a lot of these young people that we work with said they don't have a leg to stand on half the time, you know, and not a huge self-esteem, and they're not sort of flying their own flags to a degree. They're sort of coming in going, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I've got all these limitations. How do I push through them? If there's those little moments that have happened throughout the day where we've had an impact on a young person and, you know, they've kind of had that small moment of clarity. It's those little sort of ripples that you can make in a young person's life. Where do you see yourself in like 5 or 10 years?
So in 10 years, I want to be able to start building and creating a life for myself and for my kids and the next generation, so that they don't have to go through what we went through.
Something I never ever thought I would actually get to do, and now I'm doing it, and it's fucking sick. Like, I just want to make things and hopefully people like it and can relate to it. Hopefully doing something cool.
Just stay positive. That's all. Just walk the 1,000-mile road. There's no need to rush into things. Just take it step by step. You can't get everything done straight away, and you shouldn't worry about things that you can't change overnight. So just try and stick with yourself, and I don't see how it could go wrong.
Do what you love, like, fuck everyone. If it's not you, don't do it. If it's you, chase it. You either make something or you wish you tried to make something, so make it.